Hi, I'm Michael Chabon. My latest book is called Telegraph Avenue and takes its title from the quintessential East Bay Avenue that runs from downtown Oakland to the campus of the University of California at Berkeley. The action takes place over the course of a couple weeks at the end of the summer of 2004 as everything changes for these two families, a black family and a white family. The characters in my book, because of who they are, because of what age they are, because of how they grew up, because of the music they love and that matters to them, because they're in Berkeley and Oakland, which is a part of the world that it was heavily marked by the 70s and was also very important to that decade in many ways. It just was an inevitable, natural, organic part of the story I was trying to tell. I'm a product of the 70s. I was born in '63, so I did my early years in the 60s, but I really did come of age and come of consciousness and begin to puzzle out and piece together an understanding of the world in the 1970s. And that was a time, it's a often derided decade. It's a heavily mocked decade. It's also been a heavily mined decade in terms of imagery and typography and music and fashion and so on. But I think, to me, the 60s get all the credit for sort of the time of social change and experimentation and so on. But to me, it was really the 70s that were the most liberated, most willing to experiment decade in American history. And so I think it was possible to try all kinds of things in the 1970s that has never since been possible to try socially, artistically, and that produced a lot of excess and a lot of things that are easily mocked, but I think it was a sincere, genuine kind of revolutionary impulse that was being acted out in all kinds of ways, both sublime and ridiculous. And that sense of willingness to try and fail, I think it forms part of the core of who my characters are and how they understand the world. It just comes, with the territory of who they are and when they came of age.